Let's go spend some money.
Okay.
What you say, young lady?
Hey, how are you?
You got my stuff up here?
No.
Oh, no. I do. Huh? Oh, growing like a weed. Too much to handle in this store nowadays. I forgot my checkbook. I had to go back out and get it.
Okay, so.
Let me move down there.
Yes.
Are these your screws, man?
Oh,
What in the world?
That would have been an expensive walk.
yeah.
I needed a phone mount to start this YouTube daily blog adventure. I feel like we wish these things into existence. Like, that'd be a good place for a boom, and there's a Dollar General store. It's crazy how many there are in Kentucky. There, see? Isn't that so much better? I love it. All right, so my day started off great. Oh man, it's great. So that's not bad. For $10, man. Dollar General store. That's where it's at. My day's not starting out great. I was supposed to pick up some shiplap, and apparently all the stuff I was going to pick up after the supplier took a look at it was stained. So I ordered a new unit. This is probably quite possibly the worst sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit I've ever had. It's very bready. Took the bottom off, it didn't help much. Can I get some help with those? Now, I'm not an expert on these, so help me out. All these do video too, right? Or do they not?
Pretty sure. Yeah, video.
Okay. All right.
Like these right here. 1080. Yeah, they all do video.
They all do video. Do these two Canons, do they come with the lens? Is my next question, I guess. And what about
3-year replacement plan for $26.88?
No.
Okay. Get the original on the screen.
So, we have today been to the forest, is what we call it, for the first job we were at, and dealing with a little footer issue there, where we're gonna have to cut some blocks. We got some high spots in the footer, so we're gonna have to be cutting some blocks on that, working out how we're gonna do that, blah 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 blah. I'll explain more later, maybe. Then we went to what we call the bunker job, and that one's an interesting one, in which we are pouring a self-supporting 20x60 slab over top of the living quarters in that build. Pretty cool stuff. It's kind of like a little bat cave. The whole living quarters is basically encased in concrete, so it's like a bomb shelter. That's why we call it a bunker, the bunker job. And now we're on our way to what we call the park job, and you guys will have to bear with me, but right now I'm having to do the iPhone for the daily vlog starting out, because I've got a camera and I actually got this camera specifically for doing this vlog. It's a Kodak. I think it's pretty nice camera for the price. It's a 52 times zoom, wide angle zoom. And I don't have the software to make that, to start doing the photo editing for that. I haven't figured all that out, which is something I'm going to be doing later today. I got to stop at what we're going to call the castle job after I go to the park job. So the park job is 2.5 hours drive if I were to drive straight there from my office. But we've already stopped we bypassed the castle and we went to the forest first because there was an issue that was time sensitive and needed to be addressed. So we went straight there. Instead of stopping by the castle first, we went straight to the forest. Then we left the forest, went to the bunker. Now we're on our way to the park. And the park is it's an RV park community center basically that we're building. It's a commercial job outside of the norm of what we normally do. And I really just took the job on to fill in some space because one of our clients was having some delays in getting their financing in place. And I figured it would be a nice jump, and then all of a sudden they got their financing in place and now we're slammed. That's usually the way it goes. So we're on our way there. Right now we're in the foundation phase over there. We've got one of those slabs. It's a pavilion and a bathroom, laundry, maintenance facility, 2 different buildings. We've already got the pavilion foundation is ready to go. We just poured it last week, and we're prepping the building today is what's going on this job. So, and if I didn't explain, on the forest job we were dealing with a footer issue, and we had some high spots in the footer. We're going to end up having to cut some blocks. Don't know how it happened. I wasn't there when it happened. Not super happy about it, but it's not anything major. It's just more of a bother than anything, and it shouldn't have happened. So it was a mistake that we're dealing with. And then my tripod box almost flew out of the truck. Then we went to the bunker. The bunker is what's going on there is the underground plumbing. So all the stuff, the in-slab drains and water lines are being put in there right now. And that inspection will happen next week sometime. I think it's about a week from today, maybe, or maybe Wednesday next week. I can't remember. Then after that, we'll be prepping that one for a slab. After that, it gets really interesting and cool and fun on that one. And so I'm going to go down here to the park job, which is 2.5 hours. This is our furthest job away from me, from where I start every morning. So, and I do have a place down here, but like I said, it's a spec house build, but it's not livable. So I'm trying to, I've got a 5th wheel. I'll be moving my 5th wheel hopefully down to that lot, and I might stop there today. And if I do, I'll give you a little quick tour. There's not much to see. All we've done over there is cleared the road to get in and cleared a spot on the lot for some gravel to go ahead and set up a base for the RV, which will be our, I'm going to use it for 2 different things. We're going to use it for a base operations, base of operations down here. And it's really kind of the spec build is going to be our satellite office until and unless we sell it, which I don't know whether we will or not, because we are looking at some more land really near there. 26 acres that we're talking to some people on. I don't know whether it's going to end up selling or not, or whether we can even afford it, but it would be really cool. I would love to get that and get my hands on it and do a development there. So we'll see what that turns into. I don't know what the price is going to be. It may be outrageous. There's some lake frontage in it, so we'll just see how that plays out. But for now, I'm headed to the park. Like I said, 2.5 hour drive. Then I'm going to turn around, backtrack the entire track that I just made, which is further than if I were to go around the lake. Big Lake Cumberland, in case you didn't know, that we work all around. #1 lake in the nation, might I add. And I'm a huge boater, which I'm sure some of that eventually will make it into this daily vlog. But then I'm going to backtrack all the way back to the castle, because I've got a couple things on my list there that I need to get done today. Some administrative stuff, some lists that I need to make for some finishes, because that's the stage that it's in. It's in the drywall finish stage. So I'll be headed back there, and bear with me, I'll get better at these vlogs. Like I said, right now we're in the transition between what makes more sense, you know, and learning. You know, I want to do quality videos, so that's why I got the camera. And but also it's very convenient on the phone, because I can do the videos on the phone, and I can take them straight into editing software and just load them all up onto that. And I don't have to have, you know, if you do this, then you know it's so much easier to do from phone. You can do it all on your phone, but I have a lot of sensitive stuff and important stuff on my phone that has to do with business, and I don't really want to intermingle this daily vlog stuff with my phone stuff. If I were going to do it on a phone, I'd just buy another phone to do it on, which we may. It may make sense to do that. We'll just see how this plays out, what works best for us. And as long as the videos are quality, that's all I'm concerned about. So that's the deal. And when I go back to the castle, my fifth wheel is actually also there right now. So I'm going to be looking at it, seeing what we need to do to, I think that thing needs some cleaning. I haven't been inside of it for about 4 months now. So we'll see what that thing needs, and we'll tend to that, and then that should be about my day. I'll be heading home after that. And the castle's about an hour and a half drive, so it's about an hour further north than where I'm going right now. So when I get to the castle, I'm an hour and a half from home when I leave there. So it'll probably, it's 3:21 now, 3:20, might as well say 3:30. So by the time I get done with this job down here, it'll be 4:30. Then it's going to be an hour drive back easy. So it'll be very dark. It'll be 6:30, 7 by the time I get there. By the time I get back home, it'll be 9-ish o'clock or so. So I'm going to try not to stay too long down here. I just need to check in on things, make sure the guys are doing all right. Our in-house crew is actually working on this job today. So we'll see. Stick around. Shit gets interesting sometimes. So this is the park. We'll see what's going on here. There's hay. So what we're going to be doing, this is expansion joint. This is a step down slab, so it comes down, steps down to here, 5 inches here, it's 8 inches here. Still got to put vapor barrier and all kinds of stuff in it, so we're just still grading it out. So now we are headed from the park to where we are. It's late in the day. It is 4 o'clock. That's actually a half hour earlier than I planned on getting out of there though. So anyway, we're headed back to the forest to see how the block layer is done and see how much progress he's made today. He's probably already gone, but it's on our way, and we need to push that job. So gonna go back and check on that, see where we're at. We're trying to get the underground plumbing in there hopefully next week, but we shall see how that goes. Let's go for a ride. I need a helicopter. Seriously. Some field dirt at my spec house lot. My gosh, these boys has got some feel. I don't think there's anybody here though. Let's check it out. Yeah, these boys, they got exact, I need about that much. About that chunk right there. No, but I need to find out who this is. Right here. That's for sure. It's a big old, I'll get some video. This is a huge pile of dirt right here. I'm gonna need to find out who this is. Back over here at the forest. Guy's done a good job. Don't see no problem with the hump now. Looks good. Nice looking work, fellas. Nice, nice. This is the forest. And this is my second to last stop. And I'm headed to the castle. Woohoo! Spectacular sunset.
Arrive at 1-455.
Getting ready to. So this is the castle. Looks like house needs still being. No, that's my fifth wheel. Be it for the #1 day numero uno of the blog. I'm gonna be leaving the castle here. The castle. I just went through, did some rounds, and enjoyed a phenomenal sunset. This thing, I mean, the sun's down. It looks brighter than it is, but the sun's down. But it was, hopefully I'll have some video of it here after this. But I took it with the camera, so thought it'd be better footage. Here too, there's a few things that need to be done. Want to make sure our spray foam guy's here, and he's gonna be spraying out, finishing out the garage. The drywallers are inside finishing out. I think they got their third coat and then a sand coat, so we'll be maybe starting paint this weekend. Here we're going to be stocking all the finished materials and stuff. We got some outside grading work and things to do. And I've got to look into getting my fifth wheel moved out of here, which is, I'll have to show you that another time. We'll do a whole nother video on that. Fifth wheel video. That's Camp Quit Your Bitchin', by the way. We've got actually a sign on the inside of the camper, job site camper. So anyway, guys, I really appreciate it. And don't forget to like and subscribe. We're going to try to do this, 3 times a week. And hopefully we'll get a little quicker and a little better at it and a little better video quality as we go. But I sincerely appreciate it. This really is a passion of mine, and I enjoy it, along with what it brings with it, helping other people to succeed in life and level up in life. And it's great. Big supporters of entrepreneurship here, and we deal with a lot of small guys that are 1-2 man shows and small companies, and I just absolutely love being able to lift them up and get them involved in our projects to help better their lives. It's just a highlight of my day knowing that side effect comes about by us building homes. and I just think it's great. Well, anyway, I will leave you with the sunset from earlier that I filmed, and I hope you guys enjoyed following along the first day, and we'll try to get better every time we do this. Have a great day. Adios. I'm headed home, an hour and a half north. Just look at it. Just look at it. Man, he sure is an artist, isn't he? God, that makes me feel about this big.